Hey Facebook Live, Sean Yesner here, owner, founder of Yesner Law, host of the Crushing Debt podcast, author of the Crushing Debt book, and the book Become Debt Free in Less Than 1 Hour. So I've been doing these short video series based on some of the popular blogs from the Yesner Law website. And the one that I want to talk about today is whether bankruptcy can eliminate a personal injury judgment. And so let's assume, for example, that you're in a car accident and there's some damage, and so you get sued for that damage, and you have your insurance company defend you, but there's some judgment entered against you. So typically the insurance company will pay it off, and then maybe they seek to be reimbursed from you, or if you're underinsured or don't have the right insurance and you cause an accident, and then you get a judgment entered against you for the amount of the damage from the car accident. And obviously, if you had all that kind of money, you could pay it and it wouldn't be a judgment against you. So you don't have the money, the court enters a judgment against you. They can't collect that judgment because maybe your assets are exempt. Maybe you are the head of household and so your wages are exempt from garnishment. And so what happens next? Well, under Florida law, and if you don't live in Florida, check the state where you live, but under Florida law, the plaintiff is entitled to send a document to the Florida Department of Motor Vehicles, and they will suspend your driver's license. So there's a law in Florida that says if you cause a personal injury accident and you're not able or unwilling or whatever, can't pay that personal injury judgment back, the state of Florida has the right to suspend your driver's license. So then what is one of the ways to get rid of that personal injury judgment and get your driver's license back is to file bankruptcy. So you could file a Chapter 7, you could file a Chapter 13. That would eliminate your obligation to repay that personal injury judgment, and that would free up your driver's license. Now, there is a process there. There is a process that we have to go through. There are some that believe that they don't have to release, or taking action to release your driver's license is a violation of the bankruptcy stay, and we can get into some issues there. But if you find yourself at the point where your driver's license has been suspended and you don't know what to do, give me a call. We do a free consultation, a free case analysis, and we'll let you know if we can use the bankruptcy to get rid of that personal injury judgment. Now, keep in mind, if this was a DUI, if there was drugs or alcohol or some other impairment, some illegal impairment, that is not dischargeable by a bankruptcy. And so you would still be on the hook to repay that personal injury judgment. Your driver's license could still be suspended if you were drunk or driving under the influence, DUI, DWI. So if that's the scenario, not even a bankruptcy will help you. There is another exception under the bankruptcy code that you cannot get a discharge if the damage was intentional. So let's assume this is a situation between a boyfriend, girlfriend, or spouses, or a love triangle, or whatever. If you take your car and you see that your spouse is cheating on you, and you smash into the car of the mistress or whoever, that would be an intentional act. And so there is an argument under the bankruptcy code that that is also not dischargeable. So the circumstances under which the personal injury occurred do impact whether the debt can be discharged. But if this is simply a fender bender, even if it's a major accident, and you cannot afford to repay the debt, the judgment, let me know. There are definitely some angles. One other option, potentially, you can make an arrangement with the DMV. You can make an arrangement with the person that's hurt. I can sometimes come in and talk to the other attorney and say, listen, if you don't agree to some affordable payment, we're on the road to a bankruptcy where this judgment's going to be eliminated. And so there's always that option as well, to figure out some other way to resolve the issue. But bottom line is, if you were in an accident and it was deemed to be your fault, and the insurance company is coming after you, or there's a judgment entered against you and you are unable to pay that judgment, then we can use a bankruptcy in a majority of cases to eliminate that judgment and free up your driver's license because your driver's license can be frozen for failing to repay a personal injury judgment. So that's all for this short video. I did say I want to keep them short. You can find the related blog on the Yesner Law website. So what I've been doing is going through my most popular blogs and turning them into short videos to support the blog posts. I definitely appreciate you watching. Michael Holmes, thank you. I see you're checked in and watching. Hey Michael, how you doing? I appreciate your support, and I appreciate you watching. If you have any other questions, please let me know. You can comment on this post, you can email me, you can message me on whatever platform you're watching this video on. But that'll do it for this short video here. Thank you very much for your listening. Check out the Crushing Debt podcast. I just got done recording 3 different episodes back to back to back. So I got Thanksgiving episode coming out next week, and then I got some other episodes coming out with some guests in the weeks after that. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your attention. I will catch you in the next video.